We are live, and I'm super excited to share with you guys. I want to talk to you about should you release a song in December? And maybe you might want to hold off on releasing a song in December. And here is why. If you're just joining me, you might have a new song that's coming out, and I want to go over three reasons why you might not want to release a song in December, and why you still might want to. So the first reason why you might not want to release a song in December is because it's super competitive, right? Biggest albums from the biggest labels come out at this time. You got your big Katy Perry's, your Eminem's, your Drake's. Drake just dropped a new album a couple weeks ago. So there's a lot of noise right now, right? And so a lot of the big artists. So if you're trying to get a placement or whatnot, just know that you're competing with these other bigger artists. Okay. And I want to put a disclaimer, even though I'm sharing all these things, wait till the end because you still might want to release your song. But just know that it's very competitive just in the music space. So if you're trying to get on blogs, you're trying to, book things, whether it's features, social influencers, whatever, just know that it might be a little bit more expensive there as well, too. Number two, of course, Christmas. Everyone is distracted, right? Everyone's already distracted enough with social media, but now with Christmas being one of the biggest holidays of the year, you just got to cut through the noise. And we've released albums during Christmas before, and it did really well. We did a Kickstarter once, and I kind of wanted to, captivate on the idea that people wanted to spend money. And so, it's kind of like a double-edged sword where it's like, well, man, people are spending money, and I want to get them before they spend all their money. So there's that side of it too, right? And Black Friday, I want to launch and get people to while they got money. So there's that side of it too. But just know that it's just noisy. All right. And I'm going to share what you can do to rectify that if you still want to move forward. Just so you know, I am releasing a song December 2nd. I'm still going all in. Third thing why you might not want to release a song in December, because advertising costs go up in the fourth quarter. All the big businesses from every industry you can imagine are blowing out their budgets, right? And it drives ad costs up. I'm talking ads on Spotify, ads on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, doesn't matter. Everyone's like, "Oh, I got this budget, you got to spend it." And a lot of businesses, like, they have to spend that money. For me as a business owner, we're like, "Okay, what can I what who can I pay this year that I'm going to pay next year?" Like, sometimes I'll pay a producer ahead of the time. I'll say, "Hey, dude, can I just pay you now? Because I want the tax credit, as opposed to paying them in January or February. I just want to pay them now, and so I can get that write off, right?" And so, that's what drives ad costs up. But with all that said, you can still release your song in December. You just got to be creative. You can still go viral. You can still have a very successful song launch. You just have to be extra loud and extra noisy. Isn't it true that, when you feel like you're screaming at the top of your lungs about your song and telling all the stories about your song and creating all this dope content, and you're exhausted talking about it, that's just when they're starting to hear you. So we have a cover song coming out December 2nd, and we're hiring all our social influencers. I've already got my Spotify ads scheduled. We're already building the list and getting all the awareness. We're just going all in, and I don't care. I want the song to come out because I also know that even though it's more competitive, even though it's more noisy, I know that many artists and business people take breaks and they check out and they go on vacation. So, in some ways, yes, there's more competition, but in a lot of ways, there's less competition. So, it's a great time for you just to stay in the game and just get your song out there. And remember this: if you ain't talking to your fans, somebody else is. Somebody else's. And I always say that there's really no competition in this game. And so I really hope this is giving you some ideas. Post some comments below. Post some questions below. If you got a question or whatnot, I'll see if I can answer it later on. I want to encourage you though, man. Our next Spotify challenge is next week. We go live for 5 days and I train you all about Spotify. Day one is the 7 alarming things you need to know before you release a song on Spotify. Number 3 is going to blow your mind. So it's how to release a song, doing the waterfall strategy. I show you, break down every step. Day 2, 3 hacks to triple your chances of getting on editorial and algorithmic playlists. And I just want to say this, algorithmic playlists are the biggest driver of streams, even more than the editorial ones. Okay. Day 3, where to find collaborators to 10x your royalties and streams at no cost to you. One of the biggest levers that you can pull in your music career is to get a feature. And I show you exactly how to do that, how to collaborate, how to get a primary artist feature, not just a regular feature. Day 4, how to get 4 times more followers using Spotify ads for profit. We also cover Facebook and Instagram ads to grow your following on Spotify, because remember, fans can't take an offer you don't make. I always like to have something going on marketing my music. And then day 5 is the dirty truth about Spotify royalties and how to go to 6 figures without a record label. We did just over 20 grand last month in royalties. I feel really blessed. The music industry has been good to me. Without a label, you can do this. So how do you join this thing? Click the link in the bio or go to 10xyourfanbase.com/live challenge. Get a VIP ticket so you can jump on the Zoom call, because the whole thing is over Zoom, but the first hour is Q&A. And if you get a VIP ticket, you can ask me questions every single day for 5 days straight. And when you get a VIP ticket, it's a guaranteed money back guarantee if you don't think you got 10 times the value. What's up, Garrett? Noah, thanks. I'm glad you're enjoying this, man. But seriously, go to 10xyourfanbase.com/live challenge and get your ticket there. It starts Monday, 11 till 1 p.m. EST if you're VIP, 12 to 1 p.m. EST if you're just general admission. All right. You get a private Facebook group, whole bunch of training. It's freaking phenomenal. But either way, and I want to say this, whether you're releasing a song in December or not, go all in. Go all in. Just know if you do release it in December, you've got to be louder. You got to be crazier. You got to make even more noise to get that attention, get those eyeballs on your music. So if you want a result you've never had before in your music career, you need to do something you've never done before, right? The definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again, expect different results. Hey, something's got to change. If you don't want 2023 to be like 2022, it's time for some new strategies and new ideas. So look forward to seeing you guys there. Congrats and all the best releasing your songs. Post a comment or question below if you got questions about this, and I'll try and answer them later on. Peace, homies.